guys, I'm here with a video. I wanted to show you 2 ways you can soak these nails off. I've been having these nails on for about 17 days. So I just want them off because they are growing out. And you can tell that they didn't grow out from my little tab. So I know it's time for me to take them off. You can see that I didn't lose any rhinestones. I didn't have to re-glue anything back. It's just that they're becoming loose, even though they're still sturdy and I still can scratch and stuff and it doesn't bend back and forth. It's just time for me to take them off. Very nice. They still shiny and everything. That top coat did very good. So what I'm working with here, I got 2 candle warmers here, and I got acetone in this one if you want to soak it off with acetone, and I have warm water and soap in this one, which I use a little cuticle oil in there. It doesn't matter how much you want to put in there, guys. Some soap. You can use dishwashing soap. I'm going to use dishwashing soap, or you can use hand soap. I just choose to use that. And in this one, I'm just using 100% acetone. And I do have a syringe here because I don't want to submerge my whole hand in there. I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to use it with this. And I do have this right here to lift it up a little bit on the corners to get a little gap so I can just, syringe it out and put drops in there. But I want to see which one I like better. You use the soap and water here if you want to save them and you want to reapply them later on so you won't mess up anything. Hopefully that the soap and the oil doesn't make your rhinestones come off, but hey, you can always get you some glue and put them back on there however you want to do it. But with the acetone, it's going to mess up the entire nails. You don't want to reuse these nails because it's going to eat it up because it is plastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is soak these. Soak them. I think you soak them for about, 35 to 40 minutes. I think I didn't watch the video all the way, but I got this idea from, Nails by Christy. Nails by Christy. But this one right here, I just don't like soaking my whole nail in there, guys. So I made sure that my acetone is warmed up. Not sure if it's going to eat this up, but I think this is acetone resistant. But I don't know about this black part right here and this little plastic right here. Not sure about that either, but I'll see because this is the first time me using syringe. I just didn't want to soak my whole nail in there. Maybe I can do it like this first. Okay. And then apply this right here. Oh, it's leaking out, so make sure that you don't have it, kind of have it tilted down so it won't leak out. Okay, what I'm going to do with this, guys, what I do with this is just like give me a little opening right here to lift it up to put my stuff in there. And this thing is very, very flimsy and paper thin. So it's not like it's nothing hard that's coming on in there. And also, I'm doing that so I can make sure that the solution gets up in that nail and soften up that glue. And you can also go underneath if you want to and do like a little ridge here. But most of the time, this part right here should still be sealed. So you're not going to be able to get in there that well with this. But if it is kind of loose on the sides right here, which mine is not because it's still down, it's only going to be lifting from this little tab here that I created to be easily soaked off. And you see it is fully still on my nail here. It's still on my nail. It's just that this thing is so paper thin that it gets in there like so. I will be selling this little tool on my website shortly that I will be launching in probably February, y'all. So stay tuned for that. And you do the same thing with the opposite hand. You see it's not lifting, but this little thing is so thin right here. It gets up in there very easily and give you like some little lift to it so you can get the acetone and stuff in there. Try not to poke yourself. It does not have a sharp edge to this at all, but I'm sure you still can cut yourself with it if that's what you're trying to do. But we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to ease it in there just a little bit to get a groove going, a lift. Now, you don't want to use this to pry your nail all the way off. Like, you know, back in the day, they used to use this to pry off acrylics. But, because that does detach some of your nail bed. So you just want to get some looseness at that tip. Because that area then grew off your nail a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you can easily pry it open a little bit. Pry it open easily. Except for trying to pry the glue that's really stuck midway of your nail bed. So I got the majority of it with a lip, except for this thumb right here that's kind of stuck on there. And this does not hurt, guys. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do this hand first. I'm going to do this one because acetone does evaporate a little faster. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of want to bend it back a little bit. Ooh, it's squeezing out, y'all. Okay, let's just go ahead and put it in there. And have your little bowl in there so, you know, it can capture it up again. Try not to get it on here because I don't want it to eat up this either, so. Try not to get your acetone on no plastic, especially if you don't know if it's acetone resistant. I just don't like soaking my nail up in there too much. Oh, I gotta get used to this. Make sure you have some kind of napkin or stuff so you can catch it too. This one is very stubborn. Okay, this one is coming up. What you're trying to do is get it loose right there. And it's eventually going to get there. And once you get those sides up, it'll be easier for that glue to get detached from the middle of your nail. And this where this tool come in handy. It gets all that soft gel off and it loosens it up, so when you put some more in there, put some more acetone in there, it get closer and closer to the middle of your nail bed. I just can't soak my nails up in there for 20 minutes with this. We talking about 3 layers of color, 2 layers of color, 2 layers of gel polish. You got to eat through before it can even get to the glue. So what you're doing, we just trying to make sure that the glue gets underneath, the acetone get underneath your nail instead of eating just the top of the nail. I wonder if that soap and water works really good. I don't know. Now, if you do rush it, you will damage the nails. So try not to rush it. We're just easing it out with the glue. I know it's tedious, but it was well worth it because they stayed on longer than I anticipated that I was going to leave them on. So I got my wear out of them. So I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I can do this. I can put in this extra work to get them off. Now, if you want to soak them, you can put your hand up in there and soak them. But I don't like it going absorbing in my whole hand too much. Okay, this one is coming off. Oh, came off. Get that. I hope I was in frame when it came off. Man, this middle finger and this thumb is tight. I don't advise nobody use this tool without the acetone. Ooh, that free edge is tight, y'all. It's tight. If you feel it kind of snagging your nail, just stop and put some more acetone in there. See, this one about to come off. But it still feel kind of tight to me. Oh, it's came off. Okay. 2 down. You can see that it is tight right here, in here. Hopefully I don't have too much damage. You see how it lifts up really good right there? But it's tight right here. So you got to watch how you use this thing. If you feel some kind of pulling to your nail bed, just stop and put some more acetone in there. Just for the sake of this video, I'm trying to just go ahead and try to do this quickly, but I do feel a little snagging. Y'all, these nails on here good, I tell you. These bowls I get from Walmart. I think they the Anchor bowls. Very sturdy. I like them. Very thick. You will get frustrated. You will. You will. Well, you will get frustrated and say, I'm tired. But you got to stick with it to the dear end, because I am getting tired messing around with this. I think just a little bit more, guys, and I think these going to come off. This one, I mean, that middle nail is being so stubborn. It act like it got acrylic on here. And I just used that McCart glue. And it's just being stubborn. Y'all can see that it's there. Oh, Lord, I lifted it up. You see how stubborn this nail want to be in that middle? I'm surprised that free edge is so tight. Like some of the nail done came on here. Oh, some of the nail glue attached to the... Okay. Well, that might not be too bad. Oh, I better not. I better not. Just that little bit trying to snatch off of there would ruin this whole nail, because it looked like it already kind of pressured to come up. Ooh, this is a mess, y'all. That's why y'all don't see nails on me too often, because this process right here. Okay, that one is down. That one not too bad. Let's see. That one is off. All right. The only one that I kind of is this one right here. It didn't come off too well. Gonna clean this up, and then I'm gonna start soaking these off. I don't like to soak my nails in acetone, guys, because simple fact, it does make your nails weak. And then you gotta buff all your nails after that, and they become very, very brittle. That's why I don't like soaking them in acetone. It's strange how all this right here soaks out real nice, and then you become impatient right here. And you damage your nail, so just be cautious about that. You're going to see how soaking it off in this less cost of that. And I could have just soaked it like that, but and not pry it open with that thing, but I'm too impatient. I can't sit up in acetone for 45 minutes without doing nothing. And you're still gonna have to pick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and soak these off in this warm water. I kind of lifted it up a little bit. Whew, that water's hot. I had to put some cold water in here. You want it as hot as you can stand it, they say. But this is hot. Add some water to this. Yeah, that's much better. I'm gonna soak this for 30 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm like 12 minutes into soaking these. I rinsed my hand off in there with these, and now I'm gonna give myself like a hot oil treat. I'm just gonna put some oil in here. And let that heat up for a little bit, get warm. Y'all, if you're gonna do this right here, I advise you to get a candle warmer and this to keep that water warm, because if you just have warm water, hot water starting off, it's gonna get cold on you, because you got to soak your nails in this for like, I think 20 to 45 minutes, it depends. Like I said, I'm 12 minutes into it, 13 minutes. And I'm just going to give myself a hot oil treatment for these over here and get some of this glue that's left over off my hands. Kind of treat my hands a little bit, because this way with the acetone is a little harsher than this right here. Even though this right here is going to wrinkle up your skin a little bit. But I don't know. Hopefully this will work. I do have a little opening at the top, like y'all know that, so that the warm water can seep up in there and soften it up with the heat. But I advise y'all to do it with that. It's going to take forever. This, to me, this is, I don't know how efficient this is going to be. We're going to see how this do. I still got a ways to go on it. But like I said, I'm just going to give myself, it's already warmed up already. It don't take long for this candle warmer to warm up. I get these candle warmers from Hobby Lobby. And I always try to get it when the candles go on sale for 50% off. And then you can buy one and get the other one 50% off. And that's what I'm doing here. Just giving myself like a little hot oil treatment. And that oil also will get that leftover glue that's left over on your nail beds too. And I put enough in there so when I'm done with this one, I can also put it in this oil right here. So that's why I put so much oil in here. They don't feel weak. I know if I would have soaked them in that acetone for 20 to 25 minutes, man, my nails would be very brittle. I have experienced that before. My nails don't do well with acetone, soaking in acetone. And I know many of y'all probably can relate what I'm talking about. I don't know what it does. Acetone weakens my nails. You want to get some cuticle oil that penetrates the nail bed. And that's the ones I think got small molecules in it, like the jojoba oil and vitamin E oils and stuff like that that actually seeps in the skin. It doesn't lay on the top. Grapeseed oil is another one that has small molecules. Jojoba oil, I don't say jojoba, but it's jojoba oil. I think jojoba oil, something like that. I don't know if the J is silent. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish soaking this for the rest of the 15 more minutes with this. I don't know, guys. They don't feel like they're loosening up to me. We'll see. I might have to use that Q-lift again because 45 minutes, and if they ain't came off of 45 minutes, I don't know. I think somebody tried it this way and it didn't work for them. But I'm going to see. Okay, guys, I'll be back when this is done. All right, guys. I've been soaking these for 40 minutes now, guys. And when I tell you my hands is like so wrinkled and these things are not budging, and I think I'm going to have to use my Q-lift again with this. And this will take forever in the day. And this water is, when I tell you, still kind of hot. And you can tell that my skin is like turning colors from this to this. So I don't know about this, guys, but my hands is, look at this. I don't know. This will take forever in a day. And let's see if I can ease this in here because it's still tight. It is still tight in there, and I know that middle part is going to take too long. It is still tight around the free edge and everywhere. I was trying to see if I can save these nails, guys, and she does it on her channel, on her Instagram, Christy by Nails. Like it works like a charm, but I don't know. This is my skin with this is just too much. I really can't soak in water like this, especially hot water, because it irritates me. Hot water irritates my skin. I got very sensitive skin. And it seems like I'm going to have to pry this open and save these nails. Which I don't advise this either. Because you're still going to get some damage in the middle of your nails, like in the middle of your nail. Because that's where that glue is so tight. It's okay on the edges and everywhere. But you see that this thing is still not going. And I've been soaking for 45 minutes and it's still tight up in there. Now, I did use primer and stuff with these nails, but to save these nails to wear them again, this is a lot of trouble. And I just feel like, hey, you know, press-on nails, you're going to pay a good penny with mine. But, you know, if you pay $20 for them and you want them for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, that's fine. But, and I've been soaking this for 45 minutes and no rhinestones came off, guys. My bling gel that I create, magnificent. I'm prying this one open. Probably, okay, that one came off and I don't see that much damage. I don't see that much damage on that one, but I did save the nail. Okay, let's see. See, I don't have much patience, guys, for real. when, when it comes down to this, y'all, I don't have much patience. But the heat, it is loosening it up for this Q lift. For me to kind of, okay. I saved it. This one is kind of tight, so I probably have to soak this one off for just a little bit. But what I'm trying to do is just get that free edge to loosen up a little bit. Because these nails on this, the left hand was really, really on there. Because you know, this is my less dominant hand. I don't use it as much as my right hand. But I do use it though. Okay, let's see. Okay, I saved that one too. That's 3. Okay, this thumb is on there. I don't want to kind of damage it too much. I'm gonna go ahead and soak these just a little bit more because these two is very tight. But as y'all can see, I did save it. Looks good. Okay, the free edge was kind of came off a little bit. Them thumbs, man. I took some of my nail off. The same happened to this one. The same happened to this one. I think it's going to happen to this one too. Oh, it came off in the water. Okay, I saved this one too. But But that's 45 minutes, and then I still had to wiggle it out. But this one didn't damage as much as the acetone. But look at my hand, though. My God. Whew. I don't know about all this. My skin can't take all that soaking in that like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give me a hot oil treatment on this hand. Rinse this off. Rinse all this. If y'all can deal with all the wrinkling of the skin and you know, like you've been in the pool for about 2 hours, whew, that sure turned my skin pale, huh? I didn't have to do too much, I might not have to do too much buffing on this nail. This nail, I pried that one off. They still got some glue on these. But you don't use acetone, you don't have to worry about all the glue everywhere. You're still gonna have some glue that's on there, but you can buff that glue off. I will have this tool on my website as well. It's really good if you don't have a drill, electric drill, to blend a damaged nail. You're gonna have to blend that so you can get it back smooth again. Give yourself a hot oil treatment and stuff. You know, you're not taking that many layers off. Now, I really think the acetone, if you would soak your nails in there, it'd probably come off a little faster. This side is less damaging. I'm really going light. It might look like I'm going heavy-handed, but I'm not. This is it's soft. Okay. And after that, I already got my heat on, my oil in there, and I'm just going to give this side the same treatment that I gave the other side. Get that oil up in there and on your skin. Ooh, I'm going to need it on this. Ooh. Because the acetone is a little bit harsh. Letting it stay on your nails a long time, it actually damages your nail too. So you really don't see that much white like you see the white on this one. But if you can stand the 40 minutes to 45 minutes with that, and this, it'll work. Look the difference in colors in my hands. Ooh. Ooh. That soaking took the life out of me. But you can tell less damage. Less damage even on this one, even though, you know, this one, you can see some white in this one. But this one has no white. But on this thumb, they have a little white there. They're not brittle. They actually look good. They don't look that bad. This is the longest way. This is the harsher way. But I feel if I would have took my time more on this one with the acetone. I just don't like acetone on my nails too long, y'all. I will get impatient with the acetone on this. Because I already know it's a chemical and it affects my my nail bed. But you can tell that, you know, they both look good. I didn't buff this as much as I buffed this one over here. But yeah, guys, I did both ways. The heat does make it easier for this to get underneath there. I think that's what it is. The heat is what makes the nails come off. The oils and the soapiness make it, you know, slippery. Acetone actually dries with air, so it kind of make it back hard again. So that's probably why it's harder with the acetone on your nail bed. It's more harsh on your nail bed because the air makes the product go hard again. Since you got oil and stuff in the water, it doesn't get hard from the air, so it's easier to, you know, manipulate it and get it out of there. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all enjoyed both ways. Whichever one your preference is, this is a good tool. You just have to use it wisely. The way to save your nails. Now rhinestone came off. And yeah, I think I'm going to buff this one a little bit more on this hand because I did a good buffing on this one. I didn't do too much of buffing. And I didn't use this tool on this hand. You can tell this side is a little smoother too. All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Until next time, y'all have a smiley day. Bye.